Good morning, everyone. Today, in our GK session, we are going to elaborate the connotation of GMO food. Much controversial. Everywhere, the controversy has been going on about genetically modified organism. GMO food is scientifically modified. Modified means corrected, improved. Whatever the organism that we have in the food, scientists are going to detect any organism which is gory for us, which is harmful for us, detrimental or noxious for human consumption. They are going to obliterate it and make our food, make our cereal, make our grains, make our beans, all kinds of farm food, edible without any kind of problem, without any kind of upset stomach, diarrhea, dysentery, no any kind of gastronomical problems. Most of you are aware that Indian cereal has one kind of germ. The germ is known as phytogerm. Cereal with phytogerm, if it is consumed, it can give us dysentery, it can give diarrhea, it can give gastroenteritis even, and it can kill us. So many different kind of organisms are there. And these organisms can be friendly or hostile. If they are friendly, in modification of food, they are going to keep it. If they are hostile organisms are going to be removed from the food, and the food is going to be absolutely positively edible without any kind of threat to our health. I don't see anything wrong or any kind of negativity in this kind of GMO food. For years, Western people have been eating it. That's why, look, their longevity is longer. Their health is better. They don't actually become susceptible to different kind of virus and different kind of maladies that Asian people or particularly Indians are. Mainly because GMO. But problem with most of the nation is that anything is hailing from America or Europe, from the Western nation, anything coming from them, it is always bad. Everything sprung up, homegrown in Asia, in Africa, in Latin America is always good. That is only box mentality, tunnel vision. There is no truth in it. GMO crop, you ask anyone who has actually introduced the GMO crop, that they are the best of the best, cream de la cream scientists. For God's sake, they are not slipshod, cyber type of people or street people. They are not there. They are scientists. They have worked on it for decades. And after that, they have come up with this kind of GMO, genetically modified organism. Hence, whatever the scientists produce, our medicines, our vaccines, all kinds of drugs, all kinds of chemicals, all kinds of pesticide and all kinds of herbicide, every single thing the scientists produce, they are not 100% bad, 100% killer. There was a conference in which best of the best scientists were present. Every scientist was giving his speech. A person from the audience got up and asked the scientist that whatever you are saying is 100% safe and sound. He answered, nothing in science is 100% safe or sound. We are talking about 98%. We are trying to save 98 people. And let 2 people die. If we are not going to do that, then 100% of the people would perish. So that is science. Now I have prepared 5 top-notch benefits of GMO, and we are going to elaborate it one at a time. First is, GMO is modified to make it better. They've taken the grains, cereal, beans, farm food. They've taken it and whatever negativity, whatever the negative genes, whatever negative or nasty organism they have found, they have eliminated it for human consumption, because they knew that these particular agents, particular germs like phytogerms that we were talking about, can hurt people, can create gastronomical problems. So they select it, identify it, separate it, eliminate it, and make our grains better to consume. For example, China, Japan, they have modified their rice. Modified their rice in the term of they have mitigated the carbohydrate from the rice and elevated the protein in the rice so that all the diabetic people can eat rice. Over here, diabetic people go to doctor, and doctor is going to forbid him to eat even 1 grain of rice because it has carbohydrate. But Japan and China and many other nations have eliminated, totally wiped out carbohydrate so that everybody can lavish rice, whether person is diabetic or non-diabetic. That is called GMO. Second point is quality and the quantity of crops is enhanced. Enhanced means made better, quality better, quantity better, its ingredients better, its nutrition better, its value better. That is what GMO does. Whatever the food GMO has modified, that food has become green food, better food, great food, not gory food. It is all hearsay, politically correct speech. Don't eat GMO, GMO gives you cancer, and a GMO gives you this, and a GMO gives you that. Nothing. It's all political speechification. Like I said in the beginning of our lecture, that whatever comes from America, Europe, whatever comes from the West, I should say, is always negative, is always gory. That is the preconception we have actually conceived in our mind. The white people, whatever the white people do and whatever white people create is always innocuous, detrimental, harmful. We should not touch it, we should not use it. But we don't read those things. We just hear, it's a hearsay. This kind of people who go for the propaganda against the West, and we believe them. If we don't believe, it is not their harm, it is not their loss. It is our own loss that we are actually missing out best of the product in our life. Just listening lies and credulities, rumors and canards. Third point is, modified food is safe for human consumption. Different kind of foods have different kind of things, different kind of organisms, different kind of chemicals, different kinds of germs, different kind of bacteria, different kind of chromosomes even. Like for example, banana. Banana has, if I'm not mistaken, 12 chromosomes, and out of 12 chromosomes, 1 chromosome is so nasty, so detrimental, that those people who have no enzyme to metabolize that chromosome, that person can get dog sick if he eats banana. A couple of weeks ago we discussed about lactose tolerance. Milk has this lactose, and lots of people have no enzyme to digest it, to metabolize it, and Consequently, these people can get sick after drinking milk. So, in genetically modified food, that is what they do. They remove the nasty gene, nasty chemical, nasty germ, which actually poses threat to human life. And instead, they make the food safely edible. And you can eat this food. This food can be made edible without any kind of threat to our health or our life. Fourth point is food impurities are filtered out scientifically. GMO is a science, like everything is science. Information technology is science, computer is science, rocket science, mobile is science. GMO is also science. How can we be so stupid that we believe in one science and don't believe in other science? So GMO is as good science as your mobile is, your computer is, internet is, online education is, medicines are. Same way GMO is. It's a modified. It's made better. Modification means to improve the quality, to make it better, to eradicate all the negative factors and introduce the positive factor. That is called modification. Most people talk about GMO is better, GMO this, but if you ask those idiots, what is the full form of GMO? They will not be able to tell you that genetically modified organism. And if you ask them what is modification, they will fall flat on their stupid face because they don't have a clue what is modification. So if you don't know the meaning of the word, you cannot understand the whole connotation of the thing. So you have to understand modification means sudharo, vadaro, betterment, improvement, enhancement. This food is scientifically improved. All kinds of impurities are filtered out. All kinds of impurities are wiped out. Only the best of the best natural property of the food is kept intact, and even sometimes they actually introduced and fortified the food with better qualities. That this food can be better for us. This food can give us longevity, better health and all that. Point number 5 is GMO food is not slipshod, but tested, improved, healthy and wholesome food. It is not the kind of food that someone is actually sitting in a dingy laboratory or dingy room, put few chemicals together, blended them, and whatever come out and say, okay, here, eat it, consume it, it's GMO. No. It is absolutely positively scientific invention. Scientific discovery, no, invention. Team of scientists, umpteen number of scientists got together, they put their thoughts together, they put their declarative knowledge together, their heuristic knowledge together, their procedure knowledge together, their meta-knowledge together, and their empirical knowledge together, and finally, they actually begotten a kind of thing. And this thing is scientifically tested, scientifically improved, scientifically known that it's healthy food and wholesome for human consumption. After that, they marketed the product. All the governments are behind. FDA, Food and Drug Administration of America is behind that. World Health Organization is behind GMO food. How that food can be bad, worse, detrimental, or harmful. It is all hearsay. It is all rumor. It is political thing, politically correct thing, not scientifically correct. Now your knowledge depends upon what kind of company you keep. What kind of company you keep, that is the kind of knowledge you are going to get. You are going to spend your time, energy with roly-poly, all kinds of roly-poly, lower strata people. Then your knowledge will be roly-poly and lower strata. But if you are going to spend your time with top crust people of the society, top crust people of the society, you are going to get that kind of knowledge. So knowledge is always good. People who are knowledgeable can understand what is going on in the world, what is good and gaudy. Only knowledgeable people can distinguish. Tom, Dick and Harry cannot. Tom, Dick and Harry can only talk, but they cannot say anything. So that's all time we have. Tomorrow we are going to pick up some other subject and elaborate it. Until then, take care of yourself. Don't be comedians. Be mutual, not macho. Take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your peers, and everyone around you. COVID is flourishing like jungle fire in India, spreading like forest fire, flora fire in India. We have to be very, very, very careful. Quarantine, social distancing, sanitization of hands, mouth, face, washing it frequently, wearing mask, and not to be idiotic for fun, gossips, chit-chat, and lay our life online. Smart people don't do that. Socrates has said, once Socrates was asked, are you fearful? Are you fearful? Are you scared of everything? Socrates said, yes, I am smart. That is why I am fearful. Because I know what can take my life away from me. What can make me sick. What can make me hurt. What can hurt me. What can be detrimental for me. I know that is why I am smart. That is why I am fearful. I know the snake can kill me. So I don't go closer to snake because it's going to kill me. I don't go closer to fire because I know fire will kill me. I'm smart, so I'm fearful. So remember, be fearful. Don't be daredevil comedians. God bless all of us. Thank you very much.